Hello everybody, this is RobotnikIsSexy. And this is another underused match, as you can see. And I am challenged by Reich, although I don't know if he really goes by that name. I predicted the fake out, but it doesn't do that. It uses hypnosis. Yeah. So this guy is really original. I didn't see anything coming. He doesn't have fake out. He probably has Technician, but on the switch he gets a free nasty plot and uses a Technician powered Swift, which is just look at that damage. Yeah, that's beastly right there. And sadly, because I have Life Orb, I'm gonna take myself out with this. If I hadn't been holding Life Orb, I would have survived and been able to hit something else. So maybe I shouldn't give him Life Orb, maybe I should give him like a Flame Plate or something. I might try that next battle, because this Arcanine, as obscenely powerful as he is, he's really self-destructive. And he goes into Bibarrel, or Bibarrel, and I'm like freaking out. Like, I was like, oh man, simple ability and curse is gonna sweep my team. And I was like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? If I switch, he gets a free curse, and that is insanely bad. So I opted to do a lot of damage before he powers up, which is really the best thing I could have done. And I almost take him out with an Earthquake, so go Dugtrio. I mean, his stats are really poor, but he can deliver a pretty good power Earthquake with a Life Orb, I think. And he's also good at killing Chanseys, which is lol. Go into Aloysius, who is awesome. I love Aloysius, and this is where he reveals Curse. Yeah, and I called it. And I get out my Rock Polish, and I also call the Quick Attack. I'm doing that predicting thing, though I'm not really using my predictions to help me avoid anything. I'm just predicting what's about to happen. But I take that Quick Attack pretty well. I mean, that's really good damage for the barrel Quick Attack. But I mean, just think if I had switched out and he had gotten 2 curses, like, that's insane. Like, I would have had like 10 hit points or something. Like, the barrel is a big threat. And he goes into this guy who I think is underused. I think he is. He's got pretty good stats, you just can't learn anything. But that's going to change really soon, starting Sunday. You will get Wild Bolt or Wild Charge or whatever it's translated to. It's basically a takedown with 100% accuracy, and it's an electric move, and it's a TM. And like, almost everybody in the game can learn it. It's like crazy. And yeah, so I'm doing really well. I know I can take an Ice Fang because I've got the Yacht Berry and I'm Torterra, so I can take like reasonable amount of damage. But guess what? I get frozen. I was frozen yesterday. I played a match yesterday, got frozen. Played a match today, get frozen. If I get frozen tomorrow in a game, I'm gonna like eat my hat, I think. I'm not even wearing a hat. I'll like buy a hat and then eat it. And go into Mr. Toxicroak here, and he does good play, goes into Wheezing. And I do mediocre damage with Poison Jab. And I guess it's okay damage, but I mean, I basically didn't do much. So I switch out here and go into old school, because I predict the Will-O-Wisp, and I was really afraid he would predict my move and use Thunderbolt, because that would have been pro. And this guy's pretty good. Like, he's really, really good. Like, I think most of his team has never used, and he's like kicking my ass. But I think he has EVs and special attack, which is really, really odd, because Weezing needs all the hit points and defense you can get. Either that or my Blastoise sucks. I mean, both options sound pretty realistic, so I don't know. Either or. But I get lucky and I get that Hydro Pump. And I'm like, yeah, Blastoise is such a man. Like, he just, like, he got electrocuted. He was dreaming about, like, some hot Squirtle hooker female. And then he gets electrocuted, and he's, like, waking up, and he's like, what? And then he's, like, all pissed off, because, like, he was having a really good dream. So he just, like, blows him up, and then second Thunderbolt, like, with 1 hit point. Like, if that doesn't prove that Blastoise is, like, amazing tier, I don't know anything about life. And I go for Hydro Pump number 2, and Weezing is down. And that is amazing. It's amazing. Because, yeah, you know how good Weezing is and underused. He's, like, I don't know, like, he's, like, one of the best walls other than Chansey, and, like, Registeel or something. I think it's, like, those 3. And it goes into Luxray here, and, I get the Intimidate, which really sucked. I wish he didn't have Intimidate. I kinda wish this was Gen 5 and it was a Guts Luxray, so that Aqua Jet would kill him, but because I don't have any, attack EV investment, and coupled with Intimidate, he lives with, like, I don't know, 2 hit points. And this is the point where I make a really, really big mistake. I should have gone for Sucker Punch. I assumed that he wasn't Choice Scarfed, and that bit me in the butt. Because I was like, what? I was, like, freaking out, because this Toxicroak is max speed. It's 295. Excuse the roommate laughing. If you can hear it, you probably can. Yeah, so basically, he gets the lucky pair of hacks, and that guy is basically just left as fodder, almost. I mean, he can't really do much. Like, he's really, really speedy. And, yeah, I take that Leaf Storm horribly. And I go for a Pain Split. And I'm not even, like, I don't even know what's going on. Like, I'm thinking, well, I didn't even think I could live another Leaf Storm from that guy, like, even with the -2. To the special attack. But he switches, and I go for his Pain Split, and this Dusclops, he evened the score, this guy. This is weird. Like, this Dusclops is another unique member of his team, just like his Persian. Totally unpredictable. You don't know what move he's gonna throw at you. He goes for Curse, and it's like, what? On one hand, I'm glad that he's hurting himself. On the other hand, I know that the curse damage will mean that I can't survive a Leaf Storm at all. So that is terrible. And, yeah, I think I go for the switch out. And he takes some burn damage. And in the YouTube information little box thing, I'm gonna leave the YouTube channel of the guy I fought. Apparently he also uploads, or is planning to upload, Pokemon battles, so that's awesome. And he's also, like, subscriber number 3 which is great. And yeah, he makes a really awesome prediction. I try to sucker punch him because, yeah, I don't know, I'm paralyzed. Even if I tried to directly attack him, I would have attacked last because paralysis is that good. But something goes awry in his plan, and I live with 6 hit points. But he predicts my sucker punch and kills me off with a curse, or a leech seed. Yeah, leech seed happens before curse damage. That's an interesting thing to know. I don't think I knew that. So yeah, Toxicroak is down, guys. And go into wheezing, and I'm just like crossing my fingers, hoping that Leaf Storm does not hit, but it hits. And so that's one hell of a close match, and a really good game, and really enjoyed it. If I hadn't gotten freezed, it probably would have gone a little smoother for my side, but hey, it's whatever. That's just what happens. And yeah, that is my match, so see you later in Black and White Land. Whoa.